Chapter 1. Val. 22 years later. How bad is it? I ask, even though, by the lawyer's grim expression, I already have an idea. Clem taps her nails on the sleek desktop, her laser-focused stare poring over the documents in hand. The downturn of her lips does nothing to quell the anxiety twisting in my belly. After a few painfully long minutes, she finally glances up from the file and meets my gaze. I'm not gonna lie, it's not good. I swallow hard and brace myself for more devastating news. Lately, the hits keep coming, and I'm not sure how much more I can take. It was bad enough walking in on my boyfriend cheating on me almost a month ago, but to discover he'd been doing so repeatedly and with no remorse the entire time we were together hurt like hell. I'd given this man a decade of my life. Things couldn't get worse. Until he threw me to the tabloids, twisting the truth so the general public assumed I was the liar and cheat, not him. Then he kicked me out of the home we shared and served me with a restraining order, live streaming every second to his adoring social media fan base. Now everyone hated me. The man I loved, trusted, and lived with had done everything he could to smear my name, all to save his own ass. Which is why I'm sitting across from Clementine Rogers, one of the best family lawyers in Orange County, praying for a miracle. Because after tomorrow, I can't even afford the cheap motel I've been camping out in. But I can sue him, right? It's slander, what he's done. No one will hire me after this. Honestly, she glances at the folder holding my account of the truth, along with a check for her retainer, a check that will surely bounce if she attempts to cash it. She's the only reputable lawyer in the state to offer me a consult, and that's probably more to do with the fact I redesigned her home as part of a reality show we did at the start of our budding careers. Valeria, you have no case. What about the last 12 years? I twist my hands together in my lap as my stomach sours. I know we weren't technically married, but we did live together. She winces. In his house. What about common law marriage? This is Los Angeles. She laughs dryly. But I worked for him. Off the books. I gave him countless ideas. We tackled big projects together. I appeared on his reality show, made content with him, stood by his side for endless advertisements, managed his house, planned travel, and coordinated our schedules. Fuck. It hits me just how much I did without a formal paycheck, or without a freaking ring on my finger. Anything you contributed to his company was voluntary. You weren't an employee or partner. Because he gave me everything I ever wanted. Opportunities, connections, vacations, credit cards with zero limits, all of which he's since shut off. Even my fucking cell phone is on his plan. I never stopped to consider if relying on him financially and solely was a bad thing. I never once felt like a kept woman. He made me feel loved, adored, cherished, free. God, I'm such a fool. What I wouldn't give to go back in time. Tell that wide-eyed dream chaser to steer clear of Cash Hughes and his charismatic charm. Then I could avoid this very conversation. The panicked, sickening feeling in my gut returns, twisting my stomach in knots. I'm seconds from tears. It's difficult to catch my breath. So, what are my options? If I were you? She slides the file folder back across the desk and pins me with a stare. I would find someplace to lie low for a while. Consider taking some time out of the limelight. somewhere remote where tabloids won't follow. He's a public figure, so you're going to be a target until this blows over. And getting hired or starting your own design team will be next to impossible. Even if I tell the truth? Because what's being reported is anything but that. Without proof? She shrugs. It's your word against his. And I'm sorry, Val, but in my experience, this won't go your way. He has too much money, too much power and influence. It's what I already knew, but hearing her say it aloud causes tears to flood my eyes and escape down my cheeks. The truth won't set me free. Call up a good friend or use this time to visit family. A year or two and you'll be old news. But I don't have any friends. The people I thought I could consider as such won't return my calls or texts. Because everyone I've surrounded myself with, I met through cash. Which leaves family. Fuck. A little unsteady on my feet, I wipe away my tears and take back the folder. Thank you for being honest, for seeing me today. Dread sits in my belly as I realize what I have to do next. You're okay to drive? She eyes me warily. You have someplace to go? Yeah, no, I'm fine. I wave off her concern because this isn't her problem. But internally, I'm screaming, crying, stomping my feet. I know what I have to do, and it's something I swore I never would. The last few dollars in my wallet should buy me a tank of gas. Then it looks like I'm heading back to Wilder Valley. Damn it.
You can listen to the rest of the book in the Tempt Romance audiobooks app, available on the App Store and Google Play. The link to the book is in the description. Discover even more bestsellers and exclusive stories updated weekly, only in Tempt Romance audiobooks.